Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway from Kansas City. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A-chain on the inside give. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They'll stick with A-chain. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here we go on 4th down, Tagovailoa. They connect on the deep shot. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 1st down, here's Tua. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10 now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's Tua again. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. He connects downfield on 4th. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming, allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing deep for the end zone. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. 40! Into the red zone. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights, and the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. So before they can set up for another play, about set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. On the move, headed right. He sends this one to the end, and the defender comes away with it. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins take possession of the football.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Not first down. Here's Tagovailoa. He fires one deep down the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Working quickly here. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it back after making their third first-half interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
First and 10 from the 41. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs get it back after making their third first-half interception. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's going to be third and long. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Here we go on fourth with Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And this one doesn't go far. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Tagovailoa on first down. It's caught Devon Achane. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, you can scratch that one from the playbook, and you're not going to call it again if you can't impact the D-tackle. You just saw him sitting right there. He was ready for a feast, and he buried that draw before it could get started.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The loss sets them up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Tua now from the gun. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Sanders connects on the point after, and the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing it just before halftime. Chased out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. To the air, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He calls his own number again. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. From the red zone now. Has room into the secondary. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the... And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. Mahomes throwing for 2. Escapes the pocket. And they pick him off again.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call, and they're set up perfectly to counter it.
Reed now to kick this one away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. First down, here's Tua. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Has a man, it's Achane. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Completes this one to Hill. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Tagovailoa again. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. able to find Achan. And he's down to the 8 before going out. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins grow the lead now to 22 points. Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Headed out right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Called in by Worthy. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Chiefs have possession, and this final quarter begins with them in a massive hole.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Buying some time right. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to the air, Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 1st down throw, Mahomes. That one complete to Hopkins. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Working quickly here. Another throw for Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, but whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Dolphins get on that football. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Running back sent in motion. Tagovailoa on 1st down. He's got Smith. He's all the way touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep.
Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Power squib kick is taken in. And look at this return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. He has room past the 25. He gets loose down the right side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So the Chiefs going for 2 once again.
The Chiefs will set up for a 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That's complete inside the 35. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 3-score game in the 4th. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off.